Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the new video. My name is Lincoln and today we'll be going through my top 5 self-directed brokerages here in Canada. Now for this video, we'll be focusing purely on the self-directed side of these platforms and just on stocks, ETFs, and options with disregard to any crypto or managed portfolios these platforms may have. I know we're all enjoying a nice bull market here as I'm recording this video, and if you feel like you're missing out and you're looking to get involved in the market, these 5 platforms will be a great option to get started. And there also will be some sign-up bonuses throughout the video, as well as linked down below if you want to get some extra money to get started on your investments. Now, these aren't in any particular order because as you'll see, each platform has different kind of benefits and features for a different type of investor. A more passive long-term investor will benefit from one platform, while an active trader may benefit from another platform and more advanced tools. So make sure you watch all the way through to find the best platform for your needs. And one more quick thing to note is these platforms are constantly updating and changing things. New features may have been added, also new fees as well. So make sure you're reading through the full details of your accounts when you sign up so you get the full picture, because things may have changed since the time I'm recording this and when you sign up for your account. Starting out first, and you may already be familiar with this platform, is Wealthsimple. I personally would call Wealthsimple kind of the Robin Hood of Canada here. Wealthsimple offers stocks, options, and ETFs. They also do have a cash account if you are holding cash on Wealthsimple, which is currently paying a 2.75% interest rate. As well, with that cash account, you can get a prepaid Visa Wealthsimple cash card, which will give you 1% back on any purchases, and you can get that 1% back in just cash, stocks, or crypto as well. Wealthsimple does have a wide variety of registered accounts, including your TFSAs, RRSPs, first home savings accounts, as well as a few others as well for your registered account needs. So for Wealthsimple's platforms, they are a mobile first company. As you can see on the screen here, I've got my phone app open just to give you a really quick overview. Here we go, nice clean graph to start it off, and you have just a breakdown of your holdings and all your different accounts here with Wealthsimple, as well as your watch list. Next is a search feature, and then moving one tab over, you have your move tab where you can transfer in between accounts, do all that good stuff as you can see here on the screen. And then lastly is your trade activity. So it's a nice app that's easy to use, but also has a good amount of features as well for your trading needs. Wealthsimple does have a desktop website. However, the features are more limited when it comes to the phone app. So now for fees, this is where Wealthsimple shines. They offer 0% commission on any stocks or ETF purchases. For US options, it is US $2 per contract. Now, if you're asking, well, how does Wealthsimple make their money? They make it on their USD conversion. For Wealthsimple, you have to deposit Canadian dollars as of right now into the account. With that, if you wanted to buy any US listed stocks or ETFs, it is a 1.5% conversion fee to transfer your Canadian to US dollars to make that purchase. And selling, there is another 1.5% conversion fee for selling there. This can add up quite a bit. Wealthsimple does have a USD account for $10 a month. We only have to pay half of those fees, only transferring your Canadian dollar deposits to USD for 1.5%, but you aren't forced to transfer that money back when you sell the stock. So that could be worth it if you do a lot of trading. But as you'll see, there are some other platforms that might be better if you're doing any international trading, as I'll mention later on. And that kind of leads into my thoughts of Wealthsimple. One thing I love about the platform is they're always expanding. I believe there's bond portfolios coming out, margin accounts coming out, just as I speak right now, 3 new things on the way, and they've been adding a bunch of new order types and options I've seen added. So it's really great that they're constantly improving their product and offering different features. I love to see that. Some other platforms on this site are quite a bit slower to offer new features and platforms. So I really do love that Wealthsimple is constantly innovating and adding new products and features. I do personally use Wealthsimple, and I have for a couple of years now for all my long-term investments. I love the 0 fees. I love the cash account as well, holding stuff on there. Might be a little biased here, but I think it's a great option if you're looking for something simple and to save on fees just to get started. But I definitely wouldn't recommend it for any USD trading, options trading, or any sort of active trading at all, really. There are better platforms and options out there for you. Another thing great about Wealthsimple is they're offering you guys a $25 sign-up bonus. If you want to fund your account, even with as little as $1, you'll get that $25 there on Wealthsimple. Just make sure to use the link down below and you'll help support the channel as well when you do that. And the next one on the list I'm pretty excited about is Webull. If you're familiar with the day trading space, or you're familiar with the plethora of options our neighbors down south have, Webull was recently in the US market and other international markets as well, and has recently come to Canada. So Webull offers stocks, ETFs, options, as well as RRSPs and TFSAs for registered account options right now. Also right now, they're offering a 2% interest rate on any Canadian or US dollar holdings on their platform. They also do have margin accounts as well, but I'd probably recommend you'd stay away from those. What's great about Webull is both their mobile app here. We've got watch lists, different market overviews. You can check out news, your deposit tab, social feeds as well. If you want to see other traders' ideas, you can even follow people, which is pretty cool. And then just a general menu tab on the right. Pretty cool. Their desktop app is awesome as well. They've got different watch lists, scanners, news. You can make custom layouts, use charts. Now for fees, Webull is offering a promotional period right now of $0 commissions for your first 90 days of account opening, which is pretty awesome. However, after that, it does get bumped up a little bit. There is a $299 per trade fee for both Canadian and US markets after that 90-day promotional period, which is too bad. It's bumped up, which is a little more than Wealthsimple. But US options are only $1 per contract, so that can be nice. If you want to use the charting platforms and trade options on Webull, that could be a nice option there. I know their market data is easy to access and isn't too expensive either, so that could be a good option. Overall, I'm really excited to have Webull come to Canada. I just think new platforms here is great. The competition is great because it makes other platforms offer more features and also lower their fees, hopefully. So I'm excited to have Webull in the market. As I said, it could be a great charting platform. Maybe if you're doing some long-term investments, but you also want the tools on the platform, Webull could be a great option. But the $3 trade fees really aren't great when there are multiple other better options when it comes to fees out there. So for a sign-up bonus for viewers of the channel, Webull is offering a $50 bonus if you were to deposit $100 or more. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty good bonus to help you kind of get started on any investing or trading you're looking to do. Just make sure you click the link down below and read through the full details of that. All right, so moving on from Webull, another popular name here in Canada is Questrade. You may have seen their commercials talking about fees, which I honestly find quite funny because Questrade is one of the highest fees here in Canada for at least their active trading. So that's just something to keep in mind, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. Now, Questrade offers stocks, ETFs, options, and some fixed income options as well, such as GICs. They do also offer mutual funds. They do also have a wide range of registered accounts if you want to take advantage of those tax benefits for your savings and investments. All right, so Questrade has a few different options for different users' needs on both mobile and desktop. Their Quest mobile app seems to be their more beginner entry-level app. It looks quite similar to Wealthsimple, and it just allows you a place to manage and see your investments, as well do some basic orders there too. The next step up from that is their Questrade Edge mobile app. This one allows you more advanced order types, being able to trade options and do some charting as well on here. This seems like a more comprehensive app for some different features if you're looking to do a little bit more than passive investing on Questrade. Their next step up for desktop needs is their Questrade Edge platform. Now, this one has custom charting, different layouts, level 2, alerts, news, all that good stuff that you need. Looks pretty comprehensive for any active trading you're doing there on Questrade. Now, the reason I'm not too excited about those platforms is because of Questrade's fees. So they do only charge 1 cent fees for any Canadian or US ETFs, which is great for anyone doing passive investing exclusively with ETFs. However, their stock fees jump up to $4.95 to $9.95 per trade. And for options trading, the fees are $9.95 plus $1 per contract. So really not great. Now that is extremely high. So if you have this platform and you want to do anything else but ETF investing, that is going to be quite costly, especially if you're trading in small size. That can be a large percentage of your portfolio. Webull has better, Wealthsimple has better, and there'll be better options to come even after this for options trading. So overall, Questrade is definitely pretty well known here in Canada. I think it could be okay if you are a passive investor and exclusively buying ETFs. But if you are passive, I do think there are just better platforms if you do want to trade a stock or two here and there where you're not going to get charged an arm and a leg for fees. I just really don't love those fees. They're super high. Now, if you are looking to check it out and maybe do some passive ETF investing there on Questrade, They are offering a $50 sign-up bonus if you get started and fund your account. So make sure to check out that link and read the full details down below in the description as well. All right, so number 4 on the list is TD EasyTrade. Now, TD offers unregistered cash accounts as well as TFSAs and RRSPs. So on this platform, you can trade stocks as well as TD ETFs. That's super important to note that you can't trade non-TD ETFs on the platform. I know, kind of crazy, but here's why TD EasyTrade could be a good option. Perhaps you're a TD customer already, just something easy to get up in a brand name you're familiar with and that you trust. And the first 50 stock trades each year with TD are free. So that's great if you are a passive investor and not doing too many buys. You won't have any fees on there. And there is also $0 commission on any TD ETF purchases as well. Now, after those first 50 trades, it is $9.99 per trade for a whole share, or $2.99 for a partial share. So if you do want to invest in a few stocks and maybe just hold TD ETFs, this could be a great option for you if you just need something simple to get up and running. Now, the TD EasyTrade will be a pretty easy to use app without any features or products that can get yourself in trouble, such as options or margin accounts. So if you want to stay focused and disciplined in your investing, this really could be a great tool. All right, last but definitely not least on the list, we have Interactive Brokers, also known as IBKR. Now, IBKR is quite loaded when it comes to different trading platform, different options for investments. IBKR does set themselves up to serve more professional traders trading big volumes, but they do also have a bunch of platforms and features that a beginner investor could benefit from and possibly grow into as they learn and gain more experience. Interactive Brokers has stocks, ETFs, options, futures, currencies, all that good stuff. They do also give you access to international markets as well, which is a great feature if you're looking to invest in stuff outside of Canada and the US here. As for registered accounts, they are a bit more limited with only the TFSA and the RRSP. So Interactive Brokers has 8 platforms I can see here on the website. I will briefly go over a couple, but this little image up here on the screen will kind of help you decide what's right for you and what to check out. Again, as I said, lots of different options if you want to plug in APIs and run your trades, or you're just looking to get started and do some basic investing. Now, I've personally used their new desktop platform, which I'm excited that they finally came out with. This looks really similar to Webull's desktop platform with different options for watch lists, scanners, and custom chart layouts. Interactive Brokers does use TradingView charts, which is nice. So if you're familiar with those, it's nice to have those TradingView charts built into the platform there. Their IBKR mobile app is a great app too, with a different homepage of your P&L and performance, positions, portfolio overview, different trading options. You can even go and check out the charts of stocks here using the TradingView charts as well. So that's pretty cool that that's kind of built into the app. Where IBKR excels is in their low fees. Now, in standard IBKR fashion, the fees are not too straightforward. So I'll throw up their different fixed fee examples here, as well as their percentage of those orders up on screen. As you can see, they're still staying very, very low, especially compared to other platforms. Not free, but super low. And for US options, they advertise them at 65 cents per contract. I know some different stuff will change there depending on your volume and tier, but again, super cheap. Another big bonus out of Interactive Brokers is their currency exchange. As you can read in this little blurb here up on screen if you want to pause it, IBKR partners with a bunch of different brokers to get you a great conversion rate. Now, we do this in the interest of providing a transparent pricing structure instead of marking up our quotes and charging nothing in commissions, as is the practice with many currency brokers. And then, in addition to the exchange rate, they just charge that transparent fee of 20 basis points, which is 0.2%. So that is really a great platform to be exchanging any currency and doing international trades on. All right, so my overall thoughts on Interactive Brokers. It really is a fully comprehensive platform with low fees. If you are looking to actively trade, I believe this is the best platform in Canada to do that, to save on fees and also access all the tools and services they have. If you're a beginner investor, I think you could also benefit from IBKR as well. They do have some simpler apps to get yourself up and running. The only shortfall is if you're looking to use some registered accounts outside of your RSP or your TFSA, maybe such as your first home savings account, which I use on Wealthsimple, you won't be able to use Interactive Brokers for that, which is kind of one of the reasons I've been holding back from switching over. All right, so that is it for all the platforms. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and got a little bit of information on each one to help make the best decision for you. Again, don't forget to check out the description for all the links and any possible bonuses to help you get started on funding your accounts. I appreciate all you watching, especially if you watched this whole thing, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.